Bork! 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 She's laying on the couch, borking at the ceiling. Must be a ghost. Bork! Bork!
Yeah.
She's laying on the couch,
Yes,
borking
must
at
be.
the ceiling. Must be a ghost. Yeah, my audio sounds awful. Hooray. Hello,
You've got a
Twitch.
really,
I got a really what?
you've got a really bulky dog. You've got a really bulky dog.
Well,
Yes.
she's got to bork at the ghosts. There we go. Hoping the
I'm
jank
right here.
quiets a bit. Is it
I didn't
daytime?
do anything. I didn't do anything.
Yep.
Leave me alone. I wasn't here.
Bunny, why?
I didn't do nothing. Bad grammar, meaning I did do something.
You didn't do nothing?
Didn't do nothing.
I can't
I'm
target
not.
those.
You can't?
Ah, that's my lamppost.
I didn't touch your lamp. Wait, yeah, I did, but I put it back. I just wanted to see if you opened the trap door if the lamppost would break, and it did. But I just picked it up and put it back on.
I've got some of these somewhere. Here we go.
Oh, I meant to leave you a whole bunch, but I ran away instead. I have like several stacks of bamboo if you want it. Like I've got 8 stacks. I brought you 4, and then I left instead of giving it to you because I was making a mess of your yard.
Stop messing in my yard.
Pork.
I fish
Pork.
from there.
Well, now
Can't
you're
fish through
fishing.
No,
bamboo.
pork.
You can break it. I think breaking it's fun. I like the sound it makes.
Pork.
Fork, pork, fork.
Cork?
Um,
Spooning leads to forking.
Ooh.
mm. Hello. I'm listening. What are you doing?
What am I doing?
I'm not gonna do nothing. Here, all right.
You've thrown bamboo at me.
Yes.
With this bamboo, I will bamboo.
Right.
I'll bamboo you.
You've been bamboozled. Alright, so my chests are about full. Oh lordy. Well, I'm gonna work on my house.
All right.
Robot house.
That's a lot of lily pads. Maybe that you're right. They are reproducing. You need to give them some birth control.
So Bork.
I did a thing.
I gotta
I'm
go out and
doing a
do that, don't
thing.
I?
I'm getting hungry from all this jumping. Did I bring foods? Yes.
Really, Bun?
What?
Really?
I'm not doing nothing.
Oh, well, you missed and do nothing.
I'm going to trust you not to break this until I jump off of it, but then again,
Probably shouldn't. What are you on?
So,
watch out.
Wait, were you on top of the bamboo?
Yeah. It's like 150 stacked bamboo or something. I don't know. I lost. It's actually not. It's not. It's like 90.
Did you just destroy bunch of lily pads?
No,
Did this fucking squid do that?
probably.
Push my boat into the lily pads? Like a prick?
I'm gonna throw my bed down on your island here if you don't care.
You can come use one of mine.
Oh, I brought a bed, but sure, I'll do that. I brought queen bed with blackjack and hookers.
Fine.
I'm in bed.
Oh, damn it.
I am also in bed. So what do we want to talk about today?
Things and stuff.
Dungeon Defenders is fun.
Yeah. We tried Dungeon Defenders and Barony.
I wonder how much...
Is Dungeon Defenders a phone port or something?
I don't think so.
No, it doesn't look like one.
Go to
There aren't
bed.
very many. Go to bed. Yeah. There aren't very many phone games that are 3D like that, 3D rendered.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
on my
there are.
cart, and if I get off, it's going to go on without me.
We'll just have to push our beds together and do twin or double bed stuff.
Like play Mario Kart?
Sure.
While we both catcoon? I've got a beardy in my bed.
Oh.
He's having a... He's upside down now.
Aw.
I was going to say he's having a roly-poly and then he's upside down. I see you.
Hello. Should I get into bed for real? What's to stop a creeper from dropping down that trapdoor?
I don't think they will.
Okay.
Because the trapdoor counts as like a little bit of the block. And I hope they'll dumb across it.
You may just get up and shut it.
If you feel better doing that.
I feel better doing that. There we
You've
go.
got little cat beans. He's got little cat
So
beans.
how do you both find Dungeon Defenders?
It's better without a certain person playing.
It's surprisingly okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate the whole penis measuring thing.
Although,
goes on.
mine's the fucking biggest, okay?
Shush.
I was gonna say, although the thing lies when you make a character about the classes. The more difficult it says a class is, the better it is. The more broken and OP it is.
Yeah.
Wait till I've got all my orcs lined up and I'm sitting all both of your kills.
Yeah, I chose to be a huntress, and I'm at a definite disadvantage as far as that goes. I don't have the most powerful weapon, and my traps are kind of paltry compared to everyone else's. I don't
Paltry.
have summons. Paltry, not poultry.
What we need to do is do the alchemy lab over and over again and keep defeating that boss because he drops the good loot. And
The good
he'll
loot. I'm sure there's more bosses.
yeah, there is. I found the second boss. I was doing some more earlier.
Is that your water elevator?
Is it
Maybe.
morning?
Yes.
It's morning. Good morning. You can break the bamboo if you want, but I just put it there because it makes good landmark, sort of. Not really, because it's skinny.
Good morning. Morning.
Good morning. Oh, there's a zombie over here.
Oh, oh, okay.
I got him. I killed him.
Thought that was
Oh,
going to
there's
end
a
badly
skeleton.
for me.
Give me your bones. I accidentally knocked over some of your sugar cane. I'll replant it. I was killing a skeleton and I punched it.
How dare.
Yeah. Oh, there's another skeleton. Let's kick its ass too. Give me your bones. Give me arrows. Bones and arrows.
I'll buy your arrow.
You'll burn my arrow. Oh,
What?
notice his bog.
Notice bug too.
Notice his bone.
You've noticed my bone.
Notice the skeleton's got lots of boners. I have taken a lot of damage.
Oh, meow.
Pat, 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 pat. So, would a tunnel clear to the jungle be worth my time?
Ish.
Would anyone use it?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe. You've
I've
already
got
got
all the. I
everything.
was gonna say I've got all the jungle gubs I need.
Well, I guess we don't need a jungle tunnel, unless someone wants to make themselves an aviary or something. Get all the different color birds.
Germany notices Poland. Whoa.
I'm lost. I don't know where I am. Got lost on the way home. I think I went too far. Or
It's
I went the
alright. I
wrong
know
way,
where I
maybe.
am.
I know where you are too. You can see your giant shaft from here.
Okay.
Giant bamboo shaft.
Ooh.
Notices bamboo. You also have a dark oak tree. And
Oh, it's
no, I
grown?
wasn't going. I was going the right way. With what?
I said, oh, it's grown?
Yeah, well, it's there. I could see it. Was that supposed to be a secret? I'm sorry. I'm a blabbermouth.
No, I've just been growing it for wood.
Well, it's there. I just made a wrong turn.
Oh yeah, I got a piece of news.
What?
I managed to get 6 hours straight sleep today.
Wow.
Clappity clappity.
Fappity fappity.
I played Final Fantasy 14 and then I fell asleep in a puddle of kittens.
I was me and the dog were sleeping here, and he started whimpering, and I peeked my eye open to look at him, and he stepped right on my eyeball, right on my eyeball, and my eye still itches. Like his gross, gritty foot touched my cornea.
Well, at least he
Ugh.
didn't lick it.
No, I kind of he like, and he put all of his weight on it. That hurt. He ran because he wanted to go pee, and Amy was there to take him for a walk.
Did he
Anyway.
Iraq too?
What?
Did he Iraq as well?
Sure. Well, I'm going to do some excavating. I want to build something cool underground. I want to build a jungle. Not a jungle. I'm gonna build an underground jungle. No, a dungeon. I meant to say dungeon, and I had jungle on the mind. I might fill in this area. I think I still have some cracks and mossy
Oh yes.
stone.
I was playing Barony, like very early this morning or something.
Yeah.
And I had a dungeon full of the first floor was full of rats. Which are easy kills.
Sounds right, unless you're a merchant.
But needless to say, I was killing them over and over again. I got level 3, but I died like a floor down. It's just perfect, like a dungeon full of rats and they're easy kills as well. So.
Just so anyone watching knows, if you're playing Barony, when they tell you the difficulty level of the jobs, they are not lying.
Oh,
unlike
no, they're not.
unlike Dungeon Defenders,
Unlike Dungeon Defenders.
who don't know how to rate difficulty.
Yes, they don't know how to rape difficulty.
Much like D&D, wizards in Barony have no health whatsoever.
Nice.
What was I doing? I'm not just. I want to do a dungeon, but not just that. I want to collect up some cool gubs and like stash them in various places, make them in hard to get places, like golden apples and not enchanted ones unless we find one. But um, I've got some golden apples left over from where I was breeding donkey, and stuff
I
like that.
apologize for all the barking.
You're fine. It's fine. Nobody cares. Everyone loves dogs. Everybody loves dogs.
Ooh, whoa.
Hide food and stuff throughout. But I want to start excavating first, so we'll do that, and then we'll get to the building of the dungeon. That's what'll be my project now.
So, what I've learned in Barony is that if you play a monster race, you cannot use the shops.
So if you were like, if I did get the pack and got the succubus, I couldn't shop.
Yeah,
I couldn't seduce the shopkeeper and get a discount.
I don't, maybe. I haven't played the vampire, and the shops have no vampire policy.
They're
It's
racist.
racist.
Very
Definition racism. Racism. I can't
Racism.
speak. Racism.
racist.
I'm still not sure what I think about Barony. I think I need to play it a bit more without certain people.
Yeah. Me?
Yes.
I'm the worst. I know.
I do like Dungeon Defenders, but I am curious as to how much mileage we're going to get out of it as far as, like,
I don't know.
streaming.
Mm.
Because I feel like somebody's going to want to stream it an awful lot, and it's going to get to the point where we hate it.
Well, I hated every minute of it playing with a certain person. It's like we have one person that could just drive you insane and make you hate something, and then you play it with other people like, oh, this isn't bad at all. I actually like this.
I kind of figured, though, that me crushing everything under my powerful monk fist would shush him up, but nope.
Mm.
I'm still doing better than everybody else.
I just want to feel like I even need to be there because at this point you're so good at it. Mace is good at it. It
Well,
feels
no,
like I'm
that's
just
how I felt about the mage. I wasn't doing anything. Like, Nex alone could handle it.
yeah. It's like we need to either be all on the same level or I don't know. I mean that's not fair to you because just because you're good at and just if we got the monk, we might neither of us might be as good at it as you are.
I mean, if you got the monk is default. You can play as the monk.
No, I don't want to be the monk. I wanted to be my own thing, but you know I don't want to be useless. And I feel kind of useless when I play. It's like, oh, I'm doing real good. Oh, look at the scores. I guess it doesn't really matter in the end. We're not
It's a
competing against each
cooperative
other.
game.
I know, that's why we can't play with a certain person because he wants to make everything a dick measuring contest. And I'm at a slight disadvantage in that area, if you had noticed.
I'm sorry, Bunny. I will stop being good at video games.
No, I'm talking about not having a penis.
I will stop being good at video games.
You'll be stopped being good at penising.
Oh, that's
Yes.
No, I just don't want to feel useless. I hate feeling useless. And I all the time feel useless. It's my own thing. I mean, it's not your all's fault.
So here we are back on the psychology podcast again.
Yeah. It's not really psychology, it's just video game. Oh, we want to sleep? It is dark. Getting dark. I'm in my bed.
It's getting drunk. It's drunk outside.
Mm.
It is morning.
Pardon me, I was having a sip of my drink. Having some sip.
and then blowing directly into the microphone.
I can't help it. I need a wing guard. DM Leviosa. Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Alrighty.
Dungeon defenders. What other classes are there?
I feel when you've gathered a lot of supplies for your build, but you realize you probably don't have enough.
You get as you go.
Eh, 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 eh. I like iron.
Where'd all my mossy stone go? Oh, I dropped it. I didn't mean to. Okay.
Ah, poop.
Oops, tickles.
Cunt! Go where I tell you to go, not where you want to go.
I don't know why I have bone meal in my hand.
I think Barony is definitely going to be one of those games that requires experimentation, but thankfully you don't lose anything by changing a character class.
No, since you start with nothing every time.
Pretty much.
Hey, that's not a bad thing, though. I mean, that way everyone's always on equal footing,
Yes.
unless they're dickheads who think they have to be better than everyone, like me.
I was going to say, unless they're
Sorry.
me, who is better than everyone.
Stop saying shit. I
Cat
know
soup.
you're being
Feline supremacy.
That's
you're being
racist.
facetious, as the pen likes to say, but
I'm actually I'm really interested into trying if we can learn spells like from each other. Like, if you have a spell book and you learn a spell and the book does not crumble, I think you would be able to drop it and let someone else learn a spell.
Interesting.
Because
Potentially.
as I was dropping spell books into the dungeon, the spells I learnt never disappeared.
Kitty!
cat. Kitty cat. Here, cat, cat, cat. Sorry, I'll stop.
He's a Lucy purr. He's the morning loaf.
Yes.
Although he's usually much more of a baguette.
It's still a loaf. Baguette is a loaf of bread.
I don't know how accurate that is.
What?
Baguette loaves.
I'm pretty sure baguette is a loaf of bread. Maybe baguette. Is a baguette a kind of bread, or is it just the term they use instead of loaf?
I think it's the shape, isn't it?
It's a
Yeah.
long, thin piece of bread.
Hey, my baguettes are quite thick, thank you.
You make
Quite,
baguettes?
quite girthy.
Yeah.
I like myself a girthy baguette.
Ooh.
Precisely.
Fuck you, gravel! So yes, also the stream schedule is changing. You might notice that we don't have a Grum.
Yeah.
Who?
Although he'd only had that schedule for a couple weeks, so
Couple weeks.
am I
Like it was
wrong?
that
Or
much.
I would say he's acting like we always did it this way. I'm like, you have brain damage.
It's all the alcohol.
He's like, we've always done Thursday and Sunday. I'm like, always for like 2 weeks, maybe for a week.
He drinks a gallon of cheap vodka at night. I don't think
It's his
he's
nightcap.
live.
That's just a nightcap.
No, oh, sure.
It's got the greatest of memories. Alcohol fuels the brain cells, makes them smarter.
Yeah. He needs those calories for his brain to run properly.
Fucking gravel.
I will use it to make some concrete.
Not using my gravel.
Oh.
Get your own.
You're cursing it out. You must not want it.
I don't want it dropping on my fucking head.
Well, that's just what gravel does. Don't expect gravel to change its nature.
Or ripping up my floor because there's more gravel in the floor than there was on it. And my shovel does not know any... My shovel does not know mercy.
Has no mercy.
Does this look like the face of mercy to you? And if you get that reference, then you are too furry to be watching this stream.
No, you're not.
Okay, what's that from? Because it does ring a bell.
There's an artist that does furry naughty comics, and it was from a naughty comic featuring, I think the character's name is Jam, and a stuffed toy with a strap-on attachment named Mr. Caterpillar.
Okay.
That's a Twitch ban right there. YouTube content strike. Rip us.
If you was good with Mr. Caterpillars.
And there was one panel with Mr. Caterpillar. She's doing the voice of Mr. Caterpillar too, and playing it out like a struggle snuggle scenario. And it's just a close-up of the derpy caterpillar face. Does this look like the face of mercy to you?
No! My pickaxe! I don't want that shit. There we go, my pickaxe. I dropped it.
Let's see, there's peaches, cream, jam, peanut butter, and jelly.
Maybe I saw on a meme somewhere.
Probably.
Oh, I miss this.
So thank you for joining us for this installment of Why Am I Going to Hell Today?
Why are you going to hell weekly? This is the Sunday edition.
Yes.
Can you imagine that? Like, can you imagine having like a guest pass to hell?
Nobody's a guest. Everyone's family there.
Just like Olive Garden, when you're here, you're family.
You get to vomit up the parasites along with us. Oh, that's what families do together, right?
Wait, are we talking about Olive Garden or hell?
Both?
What's the difference?
True. It's a never-ending pasta bowl. But if I eat that, I'll feel bloated all day. Yes, you will.
We have life insurance policy. Sign your life insurance over to our waiters. They need the money to pay for their student loans.
So in the tip portion of your bill, you wrote, and I quote, if you don't make enough tips to equal out to minimum wage, your employer has to pay you the difference.
No. They're supposed to. That don't mean they do.
That was kind of a prickish tip to leave. But it's still a tip, technically. God damn you.
At least you didn't put your penis in the tip jar. Just the tip.
Just rub it on the waiter's leg.
You didn't say you're welcome.
They're all like, what are you doing? You're just like, you're welcome.
It's not sexual assault. It's a tip. Just the tip. If I'd given them the whole thing, they probably... Oh, never mind.
Look,
Straight to hell.
if I gave him the whole thing, he wouldn't be walking for the rest of his shift.
I was thinking if you gave him the whole thing, then she'd probably end up 3 months pregnant, and he'd end up 5 months pregnant.
Yep. Why does every conversation have to devolve into mpreg with you?
It does not. I am in bed. Also, don't assume someone's gender. Just
You said
If
male.
only, if only we could have real life flashbacks.
Doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle. I'm in bed.
Ooh.
My fingers are cold.
good morning. It's morning.
That's what she said.
She said my fingers are cold? Ooh,
No, she said my vagina is not that cold. Don't worry, I'm going to hell. I know where I'm going when I die.
At least
To
you'll
the
be in
ground.
good. At least you'll be in good company.
Maybe.
We're not good company for you.
Yeah, I'm just thinking probably Hitler's probably a pretty big prick, even in hell.
it's alright, you guys can visit my wing anytime in Super Hell.
You have a fountain pissing fire on an orphanage in dedication of your life's work.
Yes. So Drunky McStink took my father's truck today.
Oh.
Said I'll be back in 3 hours. We said we need to go places and get things.
Thought she was going to Florida.
Nope, she's going into another rehab program.
What the fuck is the problem with your law enforcement there?
It's not the law enforcement, it's everything that happens afterwards.
Yeah. She gets 5 minutes alone with the judge and blows his dick, and then he's like, okay, you're going into rehab. I got drunk from your blowjob.
I'm actually very fine with our law enforcement.
Yeah, it's
Except
the,
that one asshole.
That one asshole. There's
You
always
can't,
that one.
you can't have your lawn grass more than 4 inches long. Just because it's longer than your dick doesn't mean you need to insult our lawn.
Mm,
Oh, they got quiet all of a sudden.
who did?
Bleh.
What?
Who got quiet? The
There's a
voices
little
in your
lag.
head?
What's going on now?
His voices are giving him the cold shoulder.
They're
That's
not being
rude.
very nice to me.
Would you rather have voices in your head or
Your head
voices
choose
in
a
your
voice.
bed?
Well, it depends whose voice it is.
I've got voices in my head, I'll never be alone again.
Morgan Freeman.
I don't know. He's got a nice voice.
If
Benedict Cumberbatch, but all he can say is penguins.
Penguins.
what?
Penguins.
He
Okay.
did voiceover for a penguin documentary, but nobody bothered to tell him that he couldn't say the word penguin.
Oh. Penguins. I would take that. I just someone going penguin. Penguin.
Especially
Why?
that gets higher in frequency and more often when you're doing the things.
Oh, who said we'd be doing things? You've just been listening to say penguins all day.
No, I mean
So don't-
when you do things to yourself.
Oh, who says I
When you
did?
self-flagellate.
I'm not going to probably be doing that while someone's saying penguins. I'll be too busy laughing.
You get started and all of a sudden all you hear is penguins, penguins, penguins.
That sounds awful.
So I think I've pretty much ruled out any possibilities of me ever being in politics.
That's alright. Politics is for losers. I'm just kidding. I don't know, actually. Sure, there's
So
lots of perfectly respectable people in politics.
your political opponent has called you a horrible, horrible person. What do you have to say about this? That's fairly accurate. How do you feel about the allegations that you once talked about a furry porn comic on a live stream? They're not allegations, that's 100% true.
Would I lie to my voters? No. They get to know the shocking truth about everything.
Well, he's terrible, but at least he's honest.
And more intelligent than the average politician, or above average politician. Because I think that most politicians are people who should have flunked out of remedial school, and but they're either rich or charismatic, and that's how they get by, is on charisma.
I feel like you
And
haven't
this
seen
isn't
the,
done.
I need a charisma transplant.
I feel like you haven't seen the Ricky Gervais Golden Globes thing yet, have you, Bun?
No, I haven't.
We'll have to watch that after stream.
What?
Alright.
I gotta watch that again.
It's fucking savage.
Is he taking the piss out of everybody or something?
He lights the room on fire. That's what he does.
Was he like
I was gonna say,
retiring or something?
I don't know if you'd call that taking the piss. I think you'd call that a straight butchering. So anyway, that happened also.
Yes.
He said
So
something like
what's
he's retiring, so he's just like, fuck it.
so what's everybody working on in the crafty mines?
I'm digging out some holes.
I'm building
ahead,
a very
Ace.
long tunnel.
He needs a tunnel, an extra long tunnel to fit your shaft because it's so long.
Exactly.
He's thinking about your needs.
As everyone should. That is how you cat.
No.
Currently my tunnel is 2,400 blocks long from base. Well, from the town.
So just about 2.5 kilometers.
Is that how much far I've dug? Holy crap.
Well, yeah, each block is a meter.
Yep.
I'm building the roof of my house. House.
If I mined this much in real life, I would have arms the size of tree trunks.
Maybe. You'd probably actually be using machinery in real life, though, too. So.
Probably be dead because
Keep in mind you're just swinging one-handed. Guess which arm is my fapping arm?
Oh, no. To make up for the difference, I'll fat with one arm and mine with the other.
At the same time?
Exactly.
Yeah. Best way to do it. For inconsistency.
Oh, this freaking tunnel's gonna take me a month to complete.
Hooray.
I'm going to need to get busy on mining
Well,
cobble. Lots and lots of cobblestone.
I am at what, negative
You're at Ulu.
2,844.
Ulu
I
or
need to dig to
this
negative 4,859.
Where are you digging to? Oh, your build site, yeah?
one?
Yeah.
Ulu notices hole.
Wait. I think you're doing it wrong.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, all this time I've been going in the wrong direction. Fuck!
Hey, hey, digging complete. For my ceiling.
Congratulations, you have a ceiling.
Now to go and harvest the iron.
So the new DLC for ESO this year is going to add in Markarth, Morthal, and Solitude.
I thought they already added Skyrim to the game.
I believe currently they've got Riften, Whiterun, Windhelm, and Phil.
Huh.
Yeah. Well, they gotta make money somehow.
I thought they were making money by selling subscriptions to Fallout first.
Well, ZeniMax, not oh, it doesn't really matter, but
It's ZeniMax, not Bethesda, responsible for it at the end of the day.
Ooh, I just had a great idea for my dungeon. You can have a quick ascension back to the top by having like iron trap doors with button next to them once you get through a level. If you need to run back up and get rid of some stuff or resupply, you can run back up, but you have to still go the hard way down. But once you've cleared out a level, you've got, you can we'll reset it eventually, but you can light it up or something. What if there's a way to use redstone with the lantern? Like, or maybe just do redstone torches. I'm in bed, by the way.
it's not time already. Damn it.
Yep. But anyway, it's like you can reach the end of the level and pull a lever, and it lights up that level, so that stuff doesn't spawn.
Sounds yogurt.
Maybe deactivate traps or something. I don't know. I'd like to do it so you don't break through stuff unless someone is a dickhead and decides to dig through it.
I am in the bed.
Me too.
I'm also going to go and put on a shirt because I am cold. Oh, the kitties are both in my bed.
It's morning. Oh, you got bed kitties.
Hey, Lucy. Hi, Beardy. Lucy's in his nest,
Yay.
protecting his eggs.
You see you sitting like a chicken.
He's a loaf.
The life sit makes me think of a chicken.
He's a loaf.
Sometimes.
I need to remove my headset. Because my arse is cold.
Tap tap. Or
And my arse is wearing a shirt. Oh, everybody's staring at me. Why is everybody staring at me?
I'm not
Hi.
staring at you.
You're a kitty cat. Oh, God, you're so soft.
Someone walks up to me and says, "Oh, you're a kitty cat," and oh God, you're so soft, and starts rubbing me. I would be worried. I need an adult.
So if I grabbed onto you and started rubbing you and said, you're so soft.
I would say, I need an adult.
I am an adult.
So am I, but I still need an adult.
Beardy is so soft.
Aw.
He's such a plush cat. He's also
Plushy
stuffed.
baby.
Don't
Is he a
claw
beanie
me.
baby?
Don't claw and
Is he full
nibble
of
me.
beans?
Are you a beardy bean?
He's full of beans.
He's a
got
bean.
bean toes and everything.
Lucy, purr, you're so silky. Lucy's silky soft, Beardy's plushy soft.
Plushy and a silky.
Oh, smile. He's smiling at me.
Mm.
I'm not secretly petting you because you guys are warm and my fingers are cold.
They know.
Make me get cat mittens. They're just made of cats.
Kitten mittens?
Yeah.
Well, if the anus is large enough.
If I put my hand on Beardy's belly, he'll curl up and claw the shit
And
out of me.
chew.
Yeah.
Well, your hand will be warm though.
Does that count as a mitten?
I don't know. Is it worth the warmth, worth the pain?
Maybe. My God.
What do you want with Odin?
Most of this shit is stuff that I have mined out of this fucking hole.
His god's Thor, I thought. Your god's Thor, right?
Yeah.
He's a Thor's day, not a Odin's day.
Thor's Day.
Thor's Day, not a Wednesday.
Yeah. But it's actually Sunday.
Isn't it fun how Christian mythology is just a cheap knockoff of every other religion?
The days of the week isn't Christian mythology. There's no mythology. Yeah, I guess the Bible, but I don't think it actually is all. I think that a lot of the traditions we have are knockoffs, but the religion itself is just like everything else. If you look far enough back, everything's is copied something else. There are no original ideas anymore. There haven't been for thousands of years. Pretty sad, actually. There's nothing new under the sun.
Have you ever read the Epic of Gilgamesh?
No, a little bit.
Have I ever told you the story, the tragic tale of Darth Plagueis the Wise? No?
No.
Ah, why did I do that? Everything is
do?
ruined.
Your life is over now?
Ruined. I placed a block instead of a slab.
Everything is destroyed.
Ah! Little cat. Stop. Little cat.
Little cat's got plans. Big plans.
You. Don't play it off and act like you're being good.
Oh, listen to that squeak. I'm a good boy.
Oh, thank you for the snuzzle. Now
Does
get
that
down
make up
from
for
there.
Does that make up for him being a bad boy?
Well, I've got the extra toys that Grim sent on a shelf above my closet, and he's going after them. I looked earlier today, and he had one in his mouth and was taken off with it.
But they're fun, and they want to eat them all. They're delicious and fun. Funlicious. They are fun.
Love your red birds. Here. I gave him the red bird. He's got it in his mouth now. Oh my God, you're adorable.
Pardon me.
I almost fell over. He's so cute. You're so cute. You're cute too. Beardy was sleep snuggling me.
Yeah.
He curled up in my armpit and laid next to me.
You're the warm.
Earlier.
Yes, you're the warm. You're the warmth giver.
You're the Lord of the Warm.
No, I double place slabs.
Oh, your life is over now. Yes, hand in your Minecraft card. You're a disgrace to the order. That is not the right.
Yeah, that sounds like me.
You're a disgrace to the order. You have shamed us all with your existence.
Yay.
Pretty harsh. I'm sorry.
I've accomplished all of my life goals.
I don't think you're a disgrace. I know you're a disgrace.
We need to be firm but fair.
Yeah. How about firm but elastic?
I thought she was just going to stop at firm butt.
Firm but we need to be firm but springy, like a good mattress.
The mind is willing, but the flesh is spongy and weak.
Weak.
No. Where'd the other one misplace at? Ah, beds, the bane of anyone placing anything on a ceiling.
How so?
Yeah. The bed knocked me up a notch.
Oh. You got knocked up? When's it due?
On Wednesday, with the rest of your papers.
I have papers due.
Yes.
Actually, I probably do in real life. I always owe someone something.
Would you do anything for an A?
So not that kind of papers. It's a leash license. I don't know. All right.
What do you get up to at night?
I don't know. I don't remember. I suppress all those memories.
It requires somebody cracking a whip at super hypersonic speeds.
Yeah, at the speed of sound.
While RPing at the speed of...
I have a slug.
I was going to say slug.
That's a slug that hasn't had its morning.
Oh, I need more wood.
You've got wood. Look in your
Check and
pants.
see how much dark oak I've got. Blank.
Check your pants.
Yeah, I'm going to need a lot of these.
Boy.
Plank. So I am interested in ESO, but at this point in time, I think the entry cost is far too much, isn't it?
Yeah, it's stupid expensive.
Like, you got the base game and all the expansions, and that's got to be an arm and an anus.
Yeah.
Like people who typically get all the expansions they might if you get on sale, but a lot of people are getting them piecemeal, a little bit at a time, you know.
That's a good idea, actually.
Plus, I currently live on Final Fantasy XIV, so... Final Fantasy XIV in Minecraft.
Crafty minds.
You just need some Dorito and dew. Make some gamer drink.
Right.
As fucking ceiling is more than half a stack of slabs long.
Why would you ever blend that shit together?
Mountain Doritos.
They did that, didn't they? They either had
Yeah.
Mountain Dew. I think they did both. And depending on where you were, you could get either Dorito flavored Mountain Dew or Mountain Dew flavored
Oh,
Doritos. No, serious. They had that like in Japan or something. Yeah. Everything in Japan is weird. I might strategically bomb. Well, I don't have enough bombs.
Bunny!
What?
Japan has already been bombed twice.
I'm talking about my
Jesus
little
Christ,
Tokyo.
buddy.
My own little Tokyo here that I'm building. My creepy sex dungeon.
Nobody ever wants to do that with me.
You're right. That's the problem. He's right when he says that.
We should be nice.
No, we shouldn't. If you had a better personality, then I don't think that would be a problem.
Can't make this the Poo on Grum podcast.
Yes, we can. We always
What's
do.
wrong with my personality?
It's so easy. He makes it so easy.
He does.
It's low hanging fruit. I can't help it, but I'm lazy.
My fruit hangs low.
Yeah, does it wobble to and fro?
Yes.
But we'll finish that.
You cannot tie it in a knot or a bow.
Can you throw it over your shoulder?
Yes.
I was wondering, like, can you throw it over your shoulder like a continental soldier's? Like, did they have long earlobes? How
Interesting thought is that I'm
them?
probably flexible enough that I could.
Why? What purpose would that serve exactly?
To horrify and arouse my enemies.
And arouse.
Yes.
I don't know what it is about that man with his penis thrown over his shoulder, but it's very arousing.
Yes.
And disturbing. And intriguing.
I am disturbed and aroused. I am horrified and aroused.
You're horrified and horny.
Call that the terror boner.
Just makes me think, can you suck your own dick?
Could you imagine? No. Could you imagine that every time you get, like, scared, you get an erection?
I don't know.
Imagine what different kind of horror movie that would be.
I don't know. Be like a werewolf movie, only instead of transforming into a werewolf, you transform into a giant erection.
It's not where I was going with that
at
all, Bunny.
But I know, but that's where it went with my mind.
Took this to a very weird place.
No, it's not that weird.
I beg to differ.
I don't. I beg to not differ.
I've never known any other person that would actually go through that as fast as you did.
Go through what? Talking about werewolf boner? Boner that's a werewolf? I mean, a person who transforms into a giant erect penis.
I suppose that's not the worst thing I've heard. I think the wear diaper was the worst thing I've ever
Oh,
seen.
no.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Don't Google it.
Who would I don't know why anyone would be into dirty, gross diaper play, but
Some
yeah.
people are weird.
People didn't get enough attention from their moms or something.
I was going to say the traumatic experience of having children has corrupted their brains.
Oh, it's nighttime. I was not aware. I'm gonna disconnect. I gotta run to the bathroom anyway, so I'm disconnected. I will be back.
I'm in bed. I'm probably going to get kicked when daytime rolls around, though.
What's that?
Let me actually get out of bed and get back into bed, because jumping into bed. Flying is not enabled. Now you, fuck off, cunt. I hate creepers.
Yes, we will hate creepers.
Alright, you also need to get a fucking hobby.
Oops.
Fucking skeleton. And this is why I was growing the dark oak.
That's racist.
Yes. Oh, 2 saplings already. There's a lot of bamboo.
That's what she said.
I could have sworn I had something cooking. For a second there, the game could not handle my girth.
I bet it does anyway.
So, now we're being silent, which is poopies.
Yes. I am keen to try out LA Noir.
Well, what's stopping you?
I'm playing Minecraft. I don't know.
Tragic.
I don't know, it does seem like very fun.
It does seem like it'd be very fun, or doesn't?
Well, no, it looks like a very fun game. Solving mysteries.
That'll learn you. Maybe.
I still remember watching The Maltese Falcon years ago. Good movie.
It's hard to find the time to do a lot of shit.
Yep.
Life would be so much easier if we didn't have to do things like sleep and eat and go to the bathroom. If I could just devote all my time to video games.
Hey, once you can download your consciousness into the internet.
Soon. Soon.
But could you imagine just staying up 24/7? That'd be hell.
I've done it before.
Not pleasant.
Not really, no. Yay, the ceiling is in.
That is cool. Feel like a monster's some near a dungeon.
Now.
Yeah.
Be really fucking horrible. I'm not doing this to be like, look how Minecraft rich I am. I'm doing this to,
Are you making a house out of diamonds?
there's a purpose for this. Trust me. Stack of lanterns. I just made a stack of lanterns.
Oh, fuck. Why? There's a lot of fucking iron here to break up.
A stack of iron.
One, two.
Just a stack of iron. Weep, weep.
Oops. Oh, the coal. Yes, got coal. Should they need coal?
For a stack of lanterns, yes, you need your coal.
I've had to start blocking this stuff. There we go.
So have you just been fortuning the coal?
Pretty much.
Oh, my fingers are freezing. Oh, I hate winter. Hate winter.
I love winter. Everything fucking dies. There's no pollen, no bugs, no spiders, nothing.
But I like spiders.
I don't like spiders.
They
They all
just
burn in hell.
they just want to give you hugs.
What time is it? Is it day or night?
Okay.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, I just wanted to, I didn't want to pop in if it's the middle of the night. Because I have to dig myself out of this hole and get to bed.
You'll have to remove yourself from your hole at some point in time.
Sun is setting. Well, I have everything I need, basically. Sun is, or the moon is rising. Moonrise. I have my bed so I can sleep.
Are we sleeping?
If you want, if everyone's underground, I don't see the point. If you want to continue working.
I'm in bed.
I'm in bed.
I'm not. Okay.
Good morning.
Brrr. In our morning.
Good morning.
So much coal.
Excellent, excellent. The ceiling is done. And I've got 19 out of my stack of lanterns
Ceiling
left.
cat will be pleased. By the way.
That was a lot of lanterns.
Lanterns could get expensive after a while. That first thing, one is like, that's not even in a whole iron bar. Then you make 2 and 3, and next thing you know, you're like scrabbling around
Holy
for any iron you can
fuck.
get.
I just found like 6 diamond blocks.
I haven't found any diamond naturally. I've got like 9, and they're all from chests.
Full diamond blocks? Like 9 diamonds?
There are some places where they have them.
No, like just diamond ore blocks.
Not in vanilla Minecraft, bun.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking of Pixelmon. Duh. I found whole diamond blocks in Pixelmon.
You would.
Yeah.
I'm holding 20 diamonds. Woohoo.
I'm holding 3, 4, 7, 9.
I got like, what, 21 blocks diamond?
He's
In
gonna
my
make himself
cube.
a diamond fortress, I think.
Yeah.
What's a secret? Don't tell me things that are supposed to say secret, by the way.
Fortress of Diamond-tude.
I'm like, the Fen's going to destroy it when he sees it.
Oh, somebody... The world generated a bunch of diamond blocks in the shape of a house. I'll just take them.
It's like, I said he'd be like, oh, I'll just take one wall. No one will notice. But then I'm like, oh, but that looks uneven. Let's take the other wall too.
Well, now that definitely looks uneven. Better take the rest. Hey guys, I found a bunch of diamond. I want to feed the kitties while I'm waiting for this tree to dissolve.
Right.
So if you hear any crinkling or jangling, you'll know why.
We'll spank your butt.
What are the kitties doing? Dog's passed out on the bed, or the futon. God, the floor is pointy. Why didn't I put on my slippers?
You need to put on those slippers. They're there to protect and warm your feet.
Why is there a VHS tape? Covered in stickers and completely unlabeled. Okay.
It's meant for you to find it. It's the ring tape.
Gonna assume cat shenanigans were involved as he rubs up against my leg.
They made the ring tape?
Lucy, baby. Yes. As you turn on the tape, you see a litter box in the middle of a field.
And then a cat crawls out of it and rubs up on you.
And the cat crawls out of it and walks towards the camera and whispers into the camera, 9 lives.
Nice.
And then you get a call on the phone the next day, and it's a ghostly voice that just goes meow, 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 meow. Which, if you put through a spectrograph and check out the audio wavelengths, translates into feed me, fancy feast. That's a sock. Does not need to be in your cat food.
Delicious sock.
These fucking assholes knocked the cat food dish over twice today. And it's a big, wide bowl, so I don't know how they did it. Doom cats.
I'm gonna go get some supplies.
Chickens. It is nice to say the word chicken without somebody asking, what's the stick, dick, and chicken button?
Who all does that besides one person? And you.
I do not.
You do sometimes. You don't run a joke out until it's not funny anymore, at least.
I was going to say, I will be better about that then.
It was funny for a while. The first 40 times I heard it.
Let's see, do I want to double that up or do I want to leave it like it is?
I want to double down.
I'll simply, when I finish placing the others, I'll simply do it both ways and observe. Yes?
Yes.
See which I like the best. And I need to repair my pick soon. I'll have to go fishing with it in my offhand.
I picked up most of my furniture in my downstairs. Taking it with me because it's stuff I can use. Sounds gonna be so confused when he comes in to steal my stuff. He won't come in to steal my stuff. He probably assumes I have nothing. So scaffolding can be climbed up like ladders and then descended by holding shift down. Pretty cool.
I was going to say, I believe so.
Make like a pretend elevator.
Is that too much, or is that...
Wouldn't there be like a fireman's
or
pole?
like that? Like that, or
What?
like that?
Wouldn't there be closer to a fireman's pole?
It's not a pole though.
No.
It's like they look like tables.
That's not what she said.
Mm-hmm.
Swim!
We're not talking about your penis. We're not always talking about your penis.
Why not?
Well, there's other things in the world besides that.
No.
More things to life
No.
than getting your dick into the conversation.
There is only penis. My penis.
There is no Dana, there's only penis.
Shining in the cold morning light of penis. so, or like so. Like so, or like so.
Like so.
God, I still don't know which I like best.
I think I want to make this look like an inn, and then the dungeon is, like in a dungeon thing. You have the dungeon game where the inn is right outside the dungeon conveniently.
Somebody's a stinky.
Sorry, I will try to be better.
Stinky cat. That just makes more questions. Do I want to inlay it one, or do I want to keep it the way it is? I want to inlay it one. Bugger. Yes. I'll do it like that.
Dark again.
Of course it is.
Yep, I'm in bed.
Me too.
It's morning.
It is morning.
Yay.
So, anything else we haven't talked about?
I don't know.
I have not a clue. To the point where we probably should have wrapped up the podcast portion of this a long time ago.
We're having fun.
Yeah, but we're not really talking about anything.
We could talk about some Minecraft plans.
I thought we already did.
We did.
I've reached negative 3,000 on the x-axis. Holy fuck.
I really need to get in and do the life game board. The game of life one.
Yes.
So we can do that on a stream. That might be a 2-streamer. That's a long game. Or a 2-video. We could do it in one stream, but divide it into multiple videos. Or edit it down.
Yes, I like that.
In that, will we want to use the shulker chests again as game pieces?
Sounds legit.
That, or we could use boats. We each get a different color boat. I mean, they got how many different kinds of wood?
This pleases me.
What pleases you?
How this looks.
I like the idea of the box because then you can put your people inside it. You know how you get a wife or a husband and then you get children? You use pink wool for girls and blue wool for
But I don't want to
boys.
abuse my family and put them inside a box.
What?
I don't want to. I don't want to abuse my virtual family and put them inside a box.
You don't want to abuse your blocks of wool?
No.
You'd have one in there to represent you also, so you'd be in with them.
Ooh, lava! Holy shit!
I feel really dope. I'm eating popcorn in case you don't know. I'm a bad person, I know.
Eating on the stream.
Too bad. You're going to end up editing this out anyway because there's nothing going on.
You don't know that for sure.
You didn't know I was eating popcorn until I told you.
Now I know, and knowing is half the battle.
Drinking my sip. It's water in case you want to know. Popcorn water, I'm living on the edge.
I think I just murdered a fish.
Fish murderer!
Mermaider, mermaider, mermaider.
Damn it! Where's that from?
What do you mean?
That's it. I had it inside my head this morning. It's like mermaider, mermaider. Where the hell is that from?
We need to send him the video.
Mermaider, mermaider.
After we watch that video that you suggested, then we'll watch Mermaider.
Wait.
Wait, what?
Going a little bit too far.
You've gone too far. How can you tell?
Have you tried so hard?
Yes.
It's like you don't have an off switch, so how do you know when you've gone too far? And I mean, not physically. I mean, when you cross the line. I was just curious.
There is no line. What?
That's what I'm saying. So you can't go too far.
I can dig too far.
Maybe. I think you can't dig too far unless you reach the edge of the map. And even then.
I need to gather more oak.
Yep.
I must gather more wheat for the motherland. Yes, I'm liking the way this looks.
You need to gather some more very motherfucking oak.
Getty motherfucking oak.
That makes me think. Have you gotten any more shinies?
I think the Russians. I think the Russians kidnap people that are on the high scores from that game and have them put into work camps.
What?
There's a game where you need to collect resources, and it's based on Soviet Russia.
In Soviet Russia, resources collect you. I wonder how many casts it'll take me to repair my thing.
Did you catch another mending fishing rod? Or are you fishing to repair something else?
I'm fishing to repair my pick.
You're fishing to repair your deck?
Yes.
Dick pics.
Slightly better than a pick dick.
Well, unless you're picking your dick. Don't do that, please.
Sounds horrible.
Sounds painful.
Sorry, if I'm.
Even for somebody who's into sticking things where they don't belong, that sounds horrible.
I don't stick things where they don't belong.
So everything's about you, bun.
Okay then. Yeah, it is. Everything is about me, except when it's about you or Ace or the fun. Oh.
Ooh. Ooh, but also woo.
Woo but ooh. Woo
Woo but.
butts. Woo bat.
Wooloo.
I wish I could time travel in 150 years into the future, just so I could see how English as language develops.
Or doesn't. Beardy?
People will start dropping the R on you, your, and also YOU apostrophe RE will no longer represent you are, but possessive. They will completely eliminate the word ask, placing it with ax. Everyone will say, "Can I ask you a question?" Uh, got any knacks? Any predictions?
Every word will be reduced to one letter.
Uh-huh.
There's a terrifying prospect.
Everything will be acronyms. Even acronyms will be acronyms.
100 years into the future. Man, everybody thought President Trump was bad, but they had no idea. No idea what would happen after we got President,
Justin Bieber.
Thankfully he's
President
Canadian,
Bieber.
that'll never happen.
Yeah, no, it'll merge into one country too, you know. Disney will acquire both countries and merge them into one.
I don't know.
Nobody ever
But still.
expected Canada to invade the United States.
And win.
But even more, nobody ever expected that weird cat person from New York to win.
I just found more diamonds.
And
Or you'll be dictator.
rename the country to the United Cats of Catmerica.
The United Cats of
The cat knighted cats of
Canaderica.
Catmerica.
No, it's Canaderica now, because Canada and America. And some girl named Erica.
And then he invaded Mexico.
And sunk it with a nuclear bomb into the ocean.
I would never go nuclear.
No. You'd use cat bombs. Cats of massive destruction.
I was going to say orbital hug cannon.
No.
Did you violate the Star Wars treaties? Yes. What are you going to do about it?
Did you violate my anus? Or did you?
Stop right there, criminal scum. You violated my mother.
Although, that would be pretty bad if I had to ask you if you violated or not. Did you? I'm not sure.
And I'm not telling.
My butt's been violated. By cat hug. I'm tired. What time is it?
8 o'clock.
It's about 9:40 p.m. Holy crap, wow. Is that all it is?
Yeah. I'm bad and I should feel bad.
Very
Speaking
much
of that,
so.
I'm going to get an appointment with my doctor because I've been feeling so sluggish lately. Hopefully it'll help me feel better. And then I'll be more,
less sluggish? I'm in bed.
Or more entertaining in the videos.
Do we want to wrap the stream up?
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
We haven't been entertaining for the entirety of the time we've streamed. Period.
Okay. Well, podcasts aren't always about being entertaining.
Alright, if you watch this on Twitch, hi. If you're watching this later on Twitch, also hi. Do the follow thing and you can see these. You get a notification maybe when we're live, maybe. Possibly. I don't know how Twitch works like that. I don't know if it's like YouTube or not. If you're watching this later on YouTube or BitChute, hi. Also do the things. And if you're watching this on YouTube and you want to be notified when the videos go videos,
Meow. When they go viral.
Make sweet tender love to the bell icon. But you have to do it in a certain way now, otherwise it won't work.
You do?
Yes. YouTube
What do you
changed
have
the way
to...
the fucking bell works. Because fuck us, that's why. Anyway, good night to
You
everybody.
can't just click it. Of course. Alright, good night, everybody. My bed has been violated by Ace's penis.